You got a minute?
You guys look like you spent some time at the gym.
We have to.
Why?
We're a crew.
Woohoo!
Well, cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Class Day champions.
Champions. And how did it go? Let's walk through how it went.
Well, okay. So we started off. We got our lineups. There were a lot of guys who were sick, so we had to plug and play some random guys.
Yep.
Coach gave us 6 ports and 2 starboards, right?
I don't think he did that on purpose. I think he meant to make them even.
Yeah, he probably just didn't know.
He just didn't know.
Yeah, that's probably it. So I stroked it like a boss. Demps Cox, Gus 7, Braden Porterfield coming in because the junior class doesn't have a lot of guys.
Yep.
Right? We're 5th years, if you didn't know. We were the 5th year class.
Yeah.
So Braden Porterfield in 6, James Cartwright in 5, Max Kossel on his wrong side in 4 on starboard.
Switch sides, yeah.
Yep. Kobe 3, Emmanuel also switched his side in 2 seat, Alex and bow. Crazy lineup.
Heavy hitters. It's a heavy hitter boat.
Yeah.
There wasn't a doubt in my mind that we were gonna not fucking crush it. But
But dude, like those guys being on the wrong side, I was like,
I was nervous.
I was kind of nervous, and I was kind of nervous to stroke it. Honestly, I was kind of like, oh fuck, like,
Yeah.
if this is bad, like this is gonna fucking suck to stroke.
But we didn't know, so we went on the water. The coaches, because we were supposed to do it on Saturday, so this is on Friday, and they're just like, all right, we're gonna go on mixed boats just to test these lineups, and then so then you can race Saturday. Then we get out to the fucking basin, or like halfway to the basin, and they're like, hey, we're just gonna do the 2K now, and we're like, all right, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We got out there. The freshman fucking false started the first set. It was like, well, because coach, he's like, I'm doing a countdown start, and then 3, 2, 1, attention, and like, but he spaced it all weird, So
It sounded like he was gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Like why say attention? Attention is usually when you don't do the count. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. He was out of it today. The other day.
Yeah.
And the first 100, within the first 10 strokes, we took about half a length.
Dude, it was fucked.
Yeah.
We had actually a pretty sick first 10, honestly, for a boat that we've never rode in before.
Yep.
Fucking ripped it. Well, we got probably 3 seats on the freshmen and fucking open water on the seniors in 10 strokes. Open water. And then we called a shift down, but we didn't really shift down. We just kept walking,
We just kept on going.
Yeah.
Yelled "fuck you" at 1,000 meters to the boys after we're a length, 2 lengths up, and then finished probably 3 lengths, 4 lengths maybe.
Yeah, I don't really know.
On the field.
I have no idea. It was pretty sweet, actually. It was pretty fun.
Here's the one video of the big pan or whatever.
Legs on!
Legs on! But we called it. Last podcast or whatever we said, we're going to fucking pump them. And
yeah, I think I said, I was like, oh, yeah, they're going to make this the 1V after they see what we're going to do to everyone next Saturday. Yeah.
And maybe they will, maybe they won't. But this whole week has been an absolute fuck fest. If we're going to be completely honest. Dude, so.
Yeah. Walk it through it day by day.
All right, what's Sunday? Well, Saturday, the boys fucking go out to Ohi or something. Oh, we go hang out. The whole team kind of hangs out. We're all chilling. Everyone's hanging out.
Yeah. It was actually a relatively pretty chill Saturday.
Super chill Saturday. Everyone was just kind of tired from the week before. We're taking it easy. Sunday rolls around. Everything's still chill. Monday, we wake up, roll out there, and we do
3 by 20 minutes.
3 by 20 minutes.
On the black RP3, which if you've never rode that thing before, it is fucking awful,
Bullshit.
man.
Fuck fest.
It doesn't feel like rowing.
Fucks your hamstrings.
Fucks your hamstrings. It is so heavy. So if you haven't used it in a little while, you are so blown out, man.
Nukes your fucking hamstrings, dude.
Yeah.
But we got a G-Wagon's worth of them, so we gotta use them. Yeah. Whatever,
Whatever, man.
3 by 20. or whatever.
Which that's not a terrible workout.
I went harder than I should have. It was supposed to be plus 15.
It was supposed to be like in the coach's eyes, it was going to be a chill workout.
Yeah, I went plus 8 off of 6K.
Yeah, what you went like 146, 145, something like that.
Well, I felt real good. And that's the thing. The tough thing with the RP3s is sometimes you feel you're like, damn, I'm locking into something. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Blew out that day.
Yeah, but you were like, all right, like I'm feeling motivated. Like this week isn't going to be crazy.
We had Wednesday off or whatever, but do the 3x20. We go to lift. Tuesday rolls around.
What we do Tuesday?
Fuck, I don't know.
Did we just row on Tuesday?
Yeah, I think we just got some boats out, fucking ripped around.
Yeah.
Ripped around.
Wait, no. We did 6x1K on Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
On the ergs. Yeah, right. How do we forget about that?
Yeah, fuck that.
So it was 6x1K, 3 minutes rest. So you're supposed to do it like around your 6K, or like they said like -1 of your 6K.
One split, yeah.
It's not supposed to be max. You're just supposed to like feel out your pace. It's kind of fucking stupid, but it's like, you know, like whatever. It's a good opportunity to just take some strokes at your pace.
It's the only way it's good is if you think about the mindset of like, try and go like at pace. Don't try and fucking go faster or whatever.
Yeah.
Just try and get in the rate that you think you might hit. Don't try and use it for split justification for where you're gonna go.
But it's tricky because the coaches like will post the results. They'll put it on the whiteboard, and the coaches are yelling at you to go harder. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? So you have guys like, I don't know, like fucking James went like 132 or some shit on it, like our fastest guy. Everyone maxed out. Guys were like laying on the floor, like almost like puking.
Going fucking ham.
Yeah, and that's just what's going to happen if you're posting the results.
Totally. And
You
guys
gotta
are going at like a 34, 35.
Yeah.
They're not going to go at that for a fucking 6K.
Yeah.
Like,
so that was a recipe for disaster right there.
yeah. So then we have Wednesday off because we're in the 8-hour period. So by NCAA standards, we need to have fucking 2 days off. We get Wednesday off. We got 6K that Thursday, which is kind of nice, whatever. So you can go into the tanks on Wednesday, get a little feeler workout in. I did a little prep work. Fucking I don't know what the fucking prep work is, dude.
Okay, well, actually, I was curious about that. What workout did you do on Wednesday?
500, 750, 300, 300.
So what made you think that was good? I mean, that's like, why wouldn't it be good? But like, what about those
All right,
numbers?
so in my mind, I'm thinking, fuck, I'm blown out from the 2 days before this.
Yeah.
I need to chill, but I need to actually know like what it's gonna feel like rhythm wise. Like what rate I'm actually gonna go at. 6x1K was a fucking waste of my time if you're trying to get to figure out 6K shit. So I go down there, I'm like, all right, start off with a 500 because that's long, but it's short enough where I'm kind of can warm up into the piece. I do a 750, kind of add like a faster pace, like kind of thinking middle of my 6K. 300, 300s were like kind of pushing my pace of my 6K. Like what I'm kind of thinking I'm going to be going for the last K, right? It felt fucking great. I killed it, and I was really confident. And then Thursday rolls around. So we're taking the bicarb now. The boys had locked into that. We're spending the $65 for each serving from Martin from some bullshit Swedish brand. Spends too much goddamn money on the fucking box, you know? The box probably costs half. That's probably the reason it costs so goddamn much.
Dude, the box, it looks like an Apple product.
Dude,
it's
here,
fucked. Yeah, pull it up. All right, yeah, here it is.
So this is the box you get. This is $65 right here. And
4 servings.
4 servings. The box is fucking heavy duty, thick. You have to do the whole like rip apart to grab it, right? In it, you get like a little fucking bowl. A bowl goes here. You get 4 packets of, this is like a carbon or a fucking carbs concentrate.
Yeah,
bullshit.
it's like a gel. It's like a goo gel.
It's goo to kind of help the whatever bicarb go down in your stomach easier and like release it more efficiently. This is the bicarb. It just looks like styrofoam pellets. Dude, we got a pill of 1,000 pills of 100 milligram bicarbs for $13 on Amazon. That did the same trick. It fucks
No,
your
it didn't, dude.
All right,
it did not do the same trick. This is 1,000 times better.
All right, it is better because it doesn't nuke your stomach, and it kind of releases a little nicer throughout the piece. But whatever. So each serving comes out to be at $16. You can get a discount. Recommend you buy from the company, The Feed or whatever. You join their Strava. You do one of their little workout challenges. They give you $15 off. Boom. You throw that in the Martin. $15 off, $65. You're rolling around at the motherfucking $50 mark. That's easy money. Throw on the $7 shipping. You're back up to $57. Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Honestly, it's like $17 a serving, full price. So at first you're like, whoa, that's a lot of money. Like, I don't know if I'd spend that. It's like, dude, you'll spend that anywhere getting dinner.
Yeah, go get a sandwich. A sandwich and a drink is going to be $15. And this is going to make your 6K or 2K fucking so much better.
Or your race. So it'll make the boat go faster.
It will. And we've taken it, and it's not a placebo. It's not like an adrenaline rush. It's just, you don't feel the fucking lactic acid.
Yeah, it's just science. It's just straight up. It's like, you will feel better. So it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
Whatever. Thursday roller. I'm thinking in my mind, I got to take this. Because everyone the whole week was
Thursday,
like, obviously we're going to be.
6K Thursday.
We're going to be fucking ripping the bicarb for this. Auto. And so the situation you have to do with the bicarb goes into, you have to take the bicarb, but an hour before you need to eat. You cannot take it on an empty stomach. And the bicarb has to be taken at minimum an hour and a half before your workout. We knew we were going to be working out about 8:45 in the morning.
Wait, whoa, no.
No. 6:45. 6:45
is like
start time.
attention go.
Fuck, that was
wait, no.
earlier.
Wait, is it 6:45? No, dude, it's like 5. All right, bus is at 5:30. We get there at 6.
6:45.
6:45 is attention go.
6:45 is attention go. Yeah. That's when you're in your piece. So I have to go an hour and a half before that, but not a minimum of hour and a half because I know that's just the minimum of when it starts working. I need to be fucking in the middle of that. Fuck. So I'm at fucking 5 a.m. I know I have to take this. At least 4:45 a.m. I have to be finishing the bicarb.
And this does not go down easy.
No, it tastes like it. The consistency is semen.
Yeah, or like
That's what it is. The consistency is of a gooey semen with
and it looks
styrofoam.
like it too, which
it looks
does not
like
help.
No, there's no taste. It kind of tastes like gooey nothing, right?
Yeah, it doesn't taste like anything, but it's just like, oh man,
it's not fun to
gagging
eat.
when I'm shoving it down.
You got to shut off the brain and just throw it back.
Yeah,
you cannot think about what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you can't chew it at all because the pellets inside can't break up the bicarb. It's all fucked. Whatever. So I got to take this at 4:45. So I need to eat an hour before that. So I got to wake up at 3:45 in the morning in order to eat something. Which is fucked. So I'm trying to get myself to go to bed at 8:30.
Which is still too late for a 3:45 wake up.
Fucking late. So I'm like, oh fuck, I need this. So I am too stressed out at this point. I've worked myself up where I don't go to bed until like 9:30, right? And I wake up at about 3:45. I set my alarm. I run over, make oatmeal real quick, pound it down the gullet. I'm eating this. It is burning my fucking. I'm dropping some on my legs. My legs are burning. It's pitch black. I don't have my contacts and I can't see shit. I'm like, I need to get this fucking in the stomach. Fuck. So I pound it within 5 minutes.
At 3:45.
Alarm goes off. Beep beep. I am out of bed. I put the oatmeal water in. Boom. Microwave. Boom. Get the little like chocolate peanut butter stuff. Throw that in so I can get it down. Eat it. Pass right back out. Because I'm like, I'm getting more sleep. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
Wake up at 4:45.
Wait, but you said eating the oatmeal was nice that early in the morning because it was like warm in your stomach.
Waking up at 3:45 to do fucking anything is not nice. Yeah, it was kind of nice because you had this warm liquid and I get to go back to bed. But I had to wake up at 3:45 to eat oatmeal so that a couple hours later I would do better at a workout.
Yeah.
But the thing is, my mentality for it was, oh fuck, we already do this for like for races and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like we wake up fucking early for IRAs all the time. Whatever. I wake up then at 4:45. I pound the bicarb, and then I fucking pound my pre-workout. The 400 milligrams of caffeine going straight into the stomach. chasing down that bicarb semen consistency.
Chasing it down hard.
I don't
It's
have
coming.
any other food here. I got no Cliff Bars, no snacks. That oatmeal I ate an hour before was the only thing. So there's a layer of oatmeal in my stomach. Because I eat breakfast, I eat dinner at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it's already out of my system. There's a layer of oatmeal in the morning, bicarb semen, and then a thick layer of the craziest pre-workout you can fucking get. And
So that's sitting in your stomach before you're about to do 20 minutes as hard as you possibly can.
yep. And I take a couple of sips of water because I'm like, oh, it's like, that'll help it.
Get it
Just-
mixed around and please mix it.
And fuck, who would have known? 3K, and I start fucking burping. I blow up, go 10 splits slower than what my plan was. For 3K, I'm about 10 splits. So guys are getting off the earth. We whatever had a couple guys, whatever, not finish sucks. Fucking hate when guys don't do that. Like, come on, whatever. There's a couple other guys blowing up too, but I'm just sitting in this shit. Nick is fucking killing it next to me, and then I blew up and I got off the erg, and I went over the trash can and I started throwing up. Just the most violent fucking. It's not coming up nice.
So I was just watching this and it's like I was just laughing my ass off, man. It was like a cartoon watching you throw up. It was just like, and then you would like crash down to your knees, like.
Because I'd be standing over the trash can holding it, and I'd start throwing up, and I would lose, like I couldn't stand up, so my legs would like give out, because I'm like my whole body is putting the energy into getting this out, so I fall onto my like knees in the trash can, and then I'd stand back up and do it again. It just kept on falling, and I just have my head in the trash can, and I'm just smelling it to throw up, and I'm throwing up for like 2 minutes, just and I'd stand up and walk away for a second, I'd run back, boom, same thing.
Yeah, it looked terrible. I mean, so I was next to you during the piece,
Yeah.
and you were flicking 147s, which is like like we've all been there where it's like that as hard as you can go is like what you did for steady state a couple days before.
Yeah.
It's like that's just what happens when you're in the red for too long, and it's like I know exactly what that feels like, and that is the worst pain in all of rowing.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah, and I tried everything. The rate was at a 33. I'm at a 33 going steady state splits.
Yeah.
And I have little tips and tricks in my bag or whatever that I try. Like one is, you know what? Fuck fucking form. I'm going half slide. I'm taking a half slide stroke.
Yeah,
I
just restart it. Yeah.
I just need to fucking restart the fan, and then I can get back into it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, I'm cutting the back end. And then I do one where it's just fucking arms standing off the seat.
Yeah.
I try all these little fucking moves. Nothing's happening. And I'm like, and I still got 2,500 meters to go. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm sitting in the front row. Guys are watching this go down. And,
But guys were having way worse
yeah, and
experiences.
for some reason, whatever cosmic reason there was in the universe, maybe because the week was fucked before that, a lot of the guys didn't do well. And
It wasn't even that fucked. It was just like the mentality of the room wasn't there.
yeah,
It doesn't matter.
the boys are getting ready for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
which is tough. It's tough because it's like, all right, I have to get ready. I have a week off. We're not racing for another 5 months. Like, yeah, I want to go ham, but like, this doesn't fucking matter really.
Yeah.
Obviously it matters, whatever. But
Yeah.
we're back. Sorry, gotta fix the lighting. Yeah. So
So that was a 6K.
that was the week, and
Well, no, that wasn't the week.
No,
that
no,
was
no.
just Thursday. Friday was class day, which we already talked about.
Thursday after the 6K, coaches were disappointed with the performance from the whole team.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we've had a fucking killer racing season. It's like we need these ergs to be better. And I think guys' fitness wasn't the issue. Yeah, mentality was kind of not there. And there's a host of reasons, whatever. It's not just one guy was like not in. There's fucking the whole team, the whole room. That's part of this fucking rowing.
But today we did a workout. We did 20 by 140, 1 minute 40 on, 20 seconds off at 6K pace, and it was awesome. Everyone did really well.
Yep.
I think today was just clear that like that was just a weird mentality thing in the room, and like now we're back on track. But
100%.
yeah, today was fucking brutal.
And like the instant reaction, and I've had coaches that do this in the past, where it's like, all right, it didn't go well, the erg test didn't go well, we got to do one again in 2 days. Yeah. We got to keep on doing it until guys PR. And dude, guys in high school do that all the time. They don't PR on 2K. They're like, I'm doing one next week, and I'm gonna do one on this weekend. I got to keep on. Dude, no. Like sometimes, the best thing I've learned is the training process is in thirds, and you're gonna feel 100%. You're gonna feel fucking really great for 1/3 of that time. Another third, you're going to feel not as great. And the bottom is you're going to feel pretty shit.
Yeah, right.
And that's just kind of the process. If you'll train really hard, you might feel like shit, and you kind of bounce around, and you're not going to feel – you can feel great all the time, but that means there's times when you're not pushing yourself past your limits. Mm-hmm. You know, you're not getting to yourself to this part where you're breaking down and you're really risking it.
Yeah, so if you have a bad day, it's just kind of like, it's like, well, fucking 1 out of every 3 days, I'm probably going to have a bad day.
And what we had to tell the boys was like, at least for me, I took a step back because I was pretty frustrated with myself. I was like, this sucks. And then to just kind of think like, dude, we've had a killer fall season, and this is the one bad like practice we've had out of the 90, 80 something that we've had already. Like, whatever. I'm not gonna beat myself up over this. Whatever. We already talked about all that fucking forever. The whole week was just talking about that. Shout out to our girl Abby Hausman, who 94th at NCAA's.
I think that's fucking
fucking awesome. That's sweet.
Well, it's sweet because like, we have no idea what's going on in track, but it's like last year. It's like we watched the women's cross country race. We watched the men's cross country race. And I remember we watched the men's cross-country race live because we were like, fuck, this is like really cool. This is something that we really respect. And we saw, I don't know his name. I think he graduated. But there was a guy who raced it last year. And we were like, holy fuck, that's Northeastern gear.
Yeah.
And then we looked it up and we were like, oh my God, we had no idea. Like, this is really fucking cool, and we like respect what they do. And
my favorite Northeastern athlete is Abby. Because, dude, every time we have an award ceremony for the school, it's like, all the student athletes get in a room, and we're like, it's fucking just everyone's just patting themselves on the back or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, we'll go through all the team achievements, and it's like, like the hockey team, men and women win the bean pot, which is fucking hype. And then it's like, the basketball team beat Drexel, and the women's soccer scored a point against fucking Villanova or something like that. Whatever. Yeah. Northeastern men did okay against Harvard. It's like, Abby won CAAs. And like 3 different events or some bullshit, like it set a school record, all this stuff. So that's fucking awesome. That's
but dude, like, I don't know, man. Everyone's just so like everyone's a narcissist, man. Especially athletes, you know. Everyone
100%.
Just fucking cares about themselves, and it's like, fucking like running, whatever. It's cool.
Yeah, running's sweet.
It's cool. It's that race is probably on YouTube. I'm going to watch that later.
Yeah, that's actually sweet. So, in class this week, we had a discussion, and the teacher's like doesn't have anything fucking planned when they do this thing. Like they propose a moral question to the class, and then have everyone debate it. Dude, Taylor's all his time. It's like bringing the fucking TV in elementary school. It's like, bitch, you got nothing planned for us. You want me to do the talking? I don't pay to do the talking. That's your job. Yeah. You teach me. Whatever, he does it. So he starts it off in kind of a schemy way. He just goes off and he asks us questions like, hey, do you think people's mental health is important, true or false? And then the next question is like, if you know you're affecting someone's mental health, you should change your behavior. And if you are affecting someone's mental health, it's your, like, you need to take responsibility for them. And I'm on the point of view of like, all right, it's all about your intention of affecting someone. And there's a lot and this class was pretty split. So my view on it was, all right, if I'm affecting someone's mental health and I'm doing it on purpose, it's my fucking fault. That's what bullying is. That's what you're hurting someone. I'm intending to hurt someone. But if I'm just existing and I'm being myself and this is who I am and someone doesn't like it and it makes them upset, fuck them. And there are kids that disagree with that, and they were just like, but you have to take responsibility. Like, if you are like impacting someone. And the example I used, and what's nice about making jokes is like you can get people on your side pretty quick, because if you get them to laugh, you got them. And I said like, yeah, well, what if there's a girl out there? What if I'm a person who's afraid of people in wheelchairs, right? And then I see a person in a wheelchair rolling down the street as they do, and I'm terrified. It's not the person in the wheelchair's fault. They're fucking just existing. It's my fucking fault because I have complete agency and control over how I allow that to affect me. All
right, well, let's put this in rowing terms because this is fucking all we know. And it's probably everyone watching this is on it. They know.
Yeah.
But we've rowed with guys in the past where we get into a lineup with them, and they, just because of their attitude, they make everyone else's life a living hell. Because either they don't give a fuck, they think they're better than everyone else.
Yep.
They're just being themselves. But they're fucking nuking everyone else's time. They're nuking the whole team. Do you say fuck him to everyone else because he's being himself? I think in that situation, that guy's got to change.
Well, in that, it's like that guy is, he's doing something in an environment where it's wrong, you know? And that's like yelling fire. If you go into a movie theater and yell fire, it's your fault. You can't do that. Obviously, there's a known reaction, right? But the problem with the thing is it is very circumstantial. There's no broad, you can't agree with it in 100% of the time. So they would start bringing up all the possibilities of what if this person does this? Yeah. And then then they bring it into like, oh, what if someone walked up to you and stabbed you? Like, and then would you be responsible? So, all right, if your intention was to stab them, yeah. But that's why there's manslaughter, because that's not your fucking intention. Like we put it in different categories. So the whole key of responsibility comes down to intention. And that's why the law, that's where the whole law comes from. If I intend to do some harm and I harm someone, yeah, it's my fucking fault. Yeah. But if I don't intend, then it's not my fault. That's why we have, like, people are plead, like, insanity and, like, they didn't know. Fucking premeditated is different from, like, spur of the moment, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we started switching it over to, like, what if you say something to someone? Like, should you take responsibility if it affects them? And what I said is, like, no, not always, dude. Like, I can think of 1,000 different reasons on why I wouldn't. I can't take responsibility for what I say if I'm saying something. So the example I brought up, which, like, kind of was a little shocking to these NARPs, was we got women on the team, right? And we have coxswains. And coxswains need to be at a certain weight. That's the sport. They have to be at this weight. And the guys in the boat have to be at a certain weight. If someone's fucking fat as shit, that's more weight I have to pull around. Yeah. And so I'll go up to the person. If they're really fucking fat and have all this extra weight on them and they're fucking slowing down the boat, I'll say, hey, man, like, you got to get that weight down. But that's just part of the sport. And they said, like, well, would you ever go up to a woman and tell her she's fat? We've had women coxswains that we've, like, you kind of have to say, like, she's bigger and she slows down the boat because that's more weight.
Yeah. Ah, man, that's such a tough one, though, because, like, you've never said that. You've never had to say that. But no one has the balls to say that.
But we got to talk about it. And the thing, then I brought it to the example of, like, growing up, right? My family, we all fucking row, so we all know this shit. And we all know that fucking weight's just part of the goddamn sport. And
as it is with a lot of sports,
with my sisters,
like with running, like, you can't be fat and be a good runner. But it's like rowing, it's like you can be fat and, like, get away with it because you're with other fast guys. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, you can always be faster. If you're
what I said is, like, at least for my family, I told them, I was like, yeah, like, why, like, I grew up where, like, weight wasn't a fucking issue in our family. We weren't all, like, super sensitive. Like, I think my sisters grew up and grew with fucking thick skin because when you're in kindergarten and you're taller than your kindergarten teacher, yeah, kids are going to be fucking bullies. And when you weigh more than every girl in your grade just because you're taller, like, girls are going to be fucking cunts. So they grew thick skin, so that's just how our family interacts. Is like, yeah, like my family, my parents have told me all the time, like, all right, you got to gain more weight, or you're gaining too much weight. And same with my sisters, that's how we fucking talk. And it might affect them, and they might be upset. When my parents started getting on me about weight and stuff when I was really skinny, it made me fucking uncomfy. I didn't love it, but that's not their fault because I know they're trying to help me. Yeah. So that's where it comes from is if someone says something, the responsibility is now on me to choose how I react to that. And I have to have the maturity to try and think, where are they coming from? And if they're coming from a place of trying to hurt me, then I think in my head, fuck this guy. Like when we get yelled at by coaches, we've been yelled at by coaches fucking the past 5 years. If I get yelled at now by a coach, I just sit in my head and think like whatever, dude. This isn't going to ruin my night.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's kind of tough to
but some people
break your skin now.
Yeah, some people don't have that thick of skin, and you gotta know your audience. But
on that weight topic, I think it's fucking. I think people gotta stop being so fucking soft talking about weight, man. You know?
Yeah.
Like I think it was my sophomore year. I was big, man. I was pulling fat numbers. Mm-hmm. I was rowing well, but man, I was like 220, 225 at 6'2". But I remember being on the bike, and Trevor, one of our coaches, came up to me and he was like, he didn't say it, but he got dancing around the fact. He was like, "Listen, you want to be legit? Like, I think you can be. You got to look the part if you want to be legit." And it was like, I didn't take offense to that, you know. I was like, yeah, like that's fucking fair, you know.
But you could have.
It's just part of the sport. Yeah. I could have been like, fuck him, and I could have gone to Madigan, and I could have gotten him in probably huge trouble.
Yeah, that's a
which is
9.
crazy.
Yeah.
But no, dude, it's like I think I actually I appreciate him for saying
that's
that.
Where it comes from.
I think that's real stuff, you know.
And that's because you have the maturity to understand, to think about another person, you know, on why they're saying something.
Yeah.
And sometimes when people are angry at me all the time for little things, right? And they'll say something and it'll be mean and I don't love it. Like I wish you didn't say that. But I think like, okay, this person's just upset. And I'm not gonna throw stones back. Cause the one quote my mom always says, dude, is like, all right, you got a kid with special needs, and that kid with special needs punches you. Are you gonna punch the kid with special needs back? Maybe some people will. Maybe that's your gut reaction. But no, you're not, because you just know, like, all right, fuck, he didn't know. You really can't do that. I'm not gonna hit him back.
Yeah.
But also, I do think maybe you should hit him back, because you're trying to build the equality. By not hitting them back, you might be implementing this layer of status.
That's true, man. And it's like, all right, you're talking to, say you're talking to a really elderly person.
Yep.
You know what fucking pisses me off is when you're talking to someone who's really old and people talk to them with the baby voice.
Yeah, like,
oh hi,
peepaw.
How are you doing? It's like, fuck that, man. They're they have so much fucking experience, and now they need to deal with this bullshit. I think they really appreciate it when people are just real with them and talk to them like they would with anyone else.
Like, what's up, you old fart? How's the home situation?
Yeah.
Your wife's still dead? Like,
yeah.
That nurse still abusing you?
Yeah. You fucking yeah.
You old sack. You're just getting in on him.
Fuck you. Yeah, all about spit. All right, so okay, quick story. So we're doing this workout today, and Gus and I are next to each other. I feel like it's good energy, and we're also pretty close in speed, so it's good energy.
No,
being
we're
next to each
close
other.
in speed, and where we're on the boat, we're usually fucking the same pair. Weight,
true.
Pretty much same weight, all that stuff. We're kind of the same rower.
Yeah, it's same
different side though, which is nice.
Yeah, and like same mentality towards rowing and everything, trying to bring energy. But anyways, so we're kind of our average split is around the same, and then I think you start going up a split or two.
Yeah,
I start dropping bombs, and towards the end of the workout, I just look over at Gus. I just go and I said that to try and hype you up, but thinking back, I was like, oh fuck, if I'm
He
Like,
won't-
you
no.
weren't blowing up, but like if I was blowing up and someone's like a friend said that to me, I'd be like,
My
pretty
split
upset.
goes up a little bit, and the guy next to me, who's doing really well on the workout, says, "I'm you," and then says, "Fuck you," which is my trademark saying that I say in the boat. I instantly just said, "Fuck you" back, and then my mind was like, "What the fuck? Like, this guy's fucking calling me out right now." Motivated me. I was like, "All right, yeah, fuck. I'll go down a split. And I'll fucking hold it. Like, I'll."
Yeah, I think we need a little more energy like that.
Yeah, I respond
whole
well
room.
to that. 100%. I love that, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
we should go in there like fucking. We're all like fucking like Michael Jordan, like fucking that kind of like Mamba mentality, you know?
one time I'm warming up before a race. Nick walks over to me and just he spits on me. He spits on my chest.
Yo,
And
what
then-
are
yeah.
you talking about?
You spit on my chest. And then another time in the airport coming back from Florida, I'm sitting at the fucking chairs doing work. Nick walks over and spits his gum on me, just square in the fucking chest, point blank. I think
Yeah.
but the thing is, I think that's fucking hilarious, dude, because that takes balls.
Yeah, dude. All right, well, spitting your gum on someone is like it's harmless because it just bounces right off. But
It's very aggressive, though. If anyone in the airport saw that, which I know someone did, they got to be like, holy fuck. Like, that team dynamic is crazy. But there was a time when it must have been before a race,
dude, I don't remember this.
you spit on me. You walked up to me and you spit on me. And I remember like 0.2 seconds, like, holy crap. No way he did
Were we
that.
racing each other?
We must have been, yeah. I don't think we were in the same boat.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
But it's funny, man. It gets me going. I like that energy. It's
Yeah. All right. Actually, like now talking this through, like maybe we need a little more of this.
yeah, you gotta fuck around with the boys, dude. You like, you especially we're gonna be in the off season, just erg competing against each other, and like you gotta be shit talking. Like when we go on the water, you should talk. We're doing the fucking mixed states today for a swing row after the erg, and the whole time all the boys just yelling back at each other like, "Fuck you!" Like go back on the fucking bike, fucking walking.
Actually, like someone chirped. Cut that.
Cut.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, guys chirp. Whatever. They'll get under each other about like, oh, what they pulled on like a 6K. Like they'll call out that score, be like, all right, you gonna go faster? When are you gonna start trying? All that stuff.
Yeah. The like get back on the bike thing, like I think someone said something like that to a guy in my boat, and I remember being like, oh fuck, like don't take that personally. Like that fucking sucks, dude.
I yelled that or whatever the first like 1K because I was.
Yeah.
But I love that energy. I've always been a big proponent of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Yeah, so a little update on my personal life. I got some nunchucks on Amazon. I was going through an art book, whatever, for class, and in the background, there's this photo of this guy, right? So there's a guy in there, but I was looking, I was like, no fucking way. In this guy's bedroom, he has 3 photos of himself, no one else, and he's just posing with his nunchucks. And I was like, that's fucking badass. So I went on Amazon, I picked up a pair, set, and I've been just wheeling and dealing them. Totally against fucking school policy, code of conduct, having weapons in your room, but goddamn, are they cool. I refuse to watch YouTube videos about them because if you watch YouTube, it's like, that makes it dorky, you know, like I gotta learn. And I'm hitting myself hard, dude. I'll swing it around and I'll kind of catch the back of my neck and yeah, they're pretty painful. Yeah, so Thanksgiving's coming up. What are you doing? What's the big old plan at the Fisher house?
Yeah, so I'm going to Vermont, hanging out with my brothers. I don't get to see my brothers a lot, so it's fucking sweet. Some distant family I'm not too close with is coming. Yeah, it'll be fun. Just fucking drink with my brothers. I'm gonna bike a fuck ton. I'm not gonna take a stroke over Thanksgiving break because my back has been fucked. Kind of been feeling pressured from the coaches. So, all right, I'll do a quick little story.
Yeah.
So my back has been like pretty fucking jammed up recently, like very tight. And it's not like something that you can like stretch out and it'll be good in one day. It's like I don't know. Maybe I'm being soft, but the 6K was coming up. There's so many guys on the bikes right now. So many guys who are injured, this and that. We don't have a race coming up. So the week of the foot of the Charles, my back was fucking killing me. I kept my mouth shut because I didn't want the boys to lose confidence, didn't want the coaches to lose confidence, and I didn't want to psych myself out either, you know? So I was just kind of like just heating my back up before every row, like just holding it together. And I remember like being pretty stressed out the night before, like stretching, stressed, like, oh, fuck, like this better loosen up. Like I cannot come into the boathouse tomorrow and be like, I can't race. Because it was like to the point where like I couldn't really like touch my toes unless like I did like a half an hour on the bike. And yeah, it was not chill. So I did the race and everything. I was like, all right, this is the perfect time. I just want a couple days on the bike just to reset, let the muscles in my low back like just chill out a little bit. So many guys are injured right now. So I asked coach, I'm like, hey, like, you know, this is what's going on. I went to the trainer. The trainer said I shouldn't get on the bike. I get a response back. It's like, he's like, oh, if you can do it, you should. It's like, fuck. Like, yeah, I can do it. So I did cup it on my back, whatever. Got through the week. I mean, long story short, fucking, it went fine, but I was holding my back together.
Yep.
And now it's like we got a point of time where it's like there's no team practice, anything. There's no obligations. So I'm going to fucking just let it rest. Just fucking go ham on the bike, not take a stroke until we come back. But I mean, that's what this time is for. And honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy Coach pushed me to do that because I'm happy I did that. I'm happy I didn't get on the bike. But yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, give the back a rest. Drink with my brothers. Yeah.
Maybe another, yeah, so Nick tells me whatever before, like, hey, I'm going to go on the bike probably. I'm like, fuck, all right, that's fair. And show up on fucking 6K day. He just does it on the fucking erg. Beats me by a lot. Like, great. Like, sweet, dude. Whatever. So, yeah, it's funny. But for Thanksgiving, I am going home, hanging out with the family. My cousins that are living with us, and my aunt and uncle, whatever, they're going to see some other relatives. And so we're going to stay home. We're going to go see the Macy Day Parade, which we've done since I was a child. But I get to do the classic college rerun where you go to your local town bar the night before Thanksgiving and you get shit-faced with a bunch of kids who never talked to you in high school. And I'm pumped because, all right, here's why I fucking love it. So in high school, I rode, right? So I didn't row for my high school, I rode for a separate club. Yeah. So I didn't fucking talk to many people, right? I was doing the videos and people knew that and people knew I was funny, whatever. I was doing that little stuff. And people knew I rode and I was doing well. And, but like in class, I would just kind of keep my head down, super quiet. Yeah. I think, maybe. But I had a group of friends or whatever, like probably 7 or 8 guys that I like talked to, hung out with in the library and stuff. And, but I was like skinny, really lanky arm-wise, didn't have a lot of muscle, right? So now I come back a little taller, you know? All these kids have already graduated. None of them have fucking worked out in easily a couple of years, dude.
Dude, you're going to show them.
And it is kind of, last time I went, it was kind of exciting because I was like, yeah, like, damn, a lot of these kids have put on fucking 30 pounds, dude.
People look lame now.
Yeah, they look so lame. And it's crazy because it's like, all right, the girls that were like the fucking hottest, most popular girls in high school, we roll up to the bar and you're like, yikes. And
sorry, babe.
But it's cool. It's but also like I love seeing my friends from home or whatever. I think a lot of the guys I went to high school with that I was pretty close with are going to be there. Yeah. So it'll be sweet. And then Thanksgiving morning, a couple hours later after being shit-faced, I roll up and I try and place top 10 in the turkey trot.
Dude, that's probably pretty fucking competitive in Richfield.
Yeah, I did the Margarita 5K and I got 7th.
Dude, the turkey trot though, like all the kids who are running track in college are gonna come back and do that. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm doing a turkey trot in Vermont.
Really?
I'll roll up. It's like if I see people with like fucking legit running gear on, I'll just like fuck around. Like my brother and I were planning on like shotgunning a beer every mile for the 5K, like something like that. Yeah. But like I might show up, and if guys look like scrubs, I might just go for the win.
Dude, I think you got to go for the win because when I showed up, there's guys doing like the warm up, like run 20 feet, stop, bounce a little bit, like stretch out their hips, that fucking bullshit, like rolling their arms out, and then I was like, I was just walking through those guys.
That's sweet.
And yeah, so I'm gonna try and go for the win. The course is pretty flat too, and it's like I'm pretty familiar with it, so that'll be a good way to cap out the going home.
Yeah.
And then we come back Monday and we got a 6K. I won't be here, so I gotta do the 6K at home in my basement. Hopefully my sister's here. So
Where are you gonna be again?
I got my tooth fucked up.
Oh yeah. Right.
I was eating breakfast, and
It just fell out.
no, it fucking cracked because I got a filling, right? And when you get a filling, you gotta get a cap put on the filling. And me is like, you know what? Fuck, it looks good. I don't need this extra cap work. I'm going back to school. See ya. And that you need the cap because
you paid for that one.
it snapped. So it just like I just bit down hard on something on a potato, breakfast, potatoes, and it cracked and I swallowed it and I felt it and I was like, oh no way. And then so now I'm probably gonna have to pay like insurance will cover it all, but like.
Yeah.
It's $1,000 worth. It's like a 6-month process. So I got to go in. These guys are going to drill up in. So the appointment I got it 2 months out, right? Mm-hmm. And they're just going to take scans and look at my mouth. That's all they're fucking doing. And then in like a month when I come back for Christmas, they're going to drill into my mouth and put in fucking some crazy bone bullshit. And that's got to heal for another 6-8 months. And then they can screw in the tooth. So once I get that, they drill out and they put that bone marrow, whatever thing, bone graft, that's what it is, bone graft in there. I'm going on fucking Etsy and I'm getting a custom gold tooth for 6 months. Baby. And that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah,
I'll pay the money. It's gonna cost. I want real gold, so it doesn't nothing toxic in my mouth.
Yeah.
But dude, like YOLO and like you only knock out a tooth once. Mm-hmm. You know, Yoko.
Fuck, that'd
Yoko
be sweet.
Uno, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I gotta miss it. So I gotta do the 6K in my basement.
But we talked about this. That'll be fucking sweet. Cause like, okay, so in our boathouse, if you get in the front row of ergs, it's an advantage. If you get the front left or the front right, you get to be right in front of a fan.
In an open door.
In an open door, which is so nice.
Yeah.
And if you're in the back of the room, it is hot as fuck.
If you're in the middle, it's fuck. It's just so loud or whatever.
Yeah.
It's hot. It sucks. The lights are too bright. Sucks.
So if you get lucky, you can get at the window and it's free speed. But if you're gonna be in your own house and this is going on the results sheet for our team, you can fucking set up fucking
nice setup.
Fans. You can have your mom come down and pour ice water on your back every 500 meters. Like, actually, like, you should do that. That'd be fucking
hot water, bitch.
You bitch.
Well, I'm in the 6K mindset, and then I'm going, and I'm like, Mom.
And your mom doesn't get this.
I didn't mean to call you a bitch. Sorry. And then I get back into the pace because I'm a very respectful son.
Yes.
But that'll be fun. I haven't done like a full out piece at home. Like hopefully my sister's there, she'll pace with me. At least like just be near me. Like so.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw on some fucking Joe Rogan and crank it out, dude. I might.
Actually, what are you gonna listen to?
I'll just listen to fucking Kanye West. Like today was the first time I've hopped on music in like a couple months at the boathouse.
It was refreshing. It was nice.
It is a nice mix-up because usually we just throw on a drum and mix mace that's 2 hours long where people are cheering in the background. It's like a live set.
I love that.
Which I do love. When we're doing steady state, it's fucking awesome. Every day, it's not awesome. The days when we're doing...
It's good to switch it up.
Today, doing the power kind of workout more. Like you can go a little lower rate and you can kind of go a little harder because it's shorter bursts. I threw on just like a classic kind of high school 2K playlist.
Yeah, high school playlist. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, like Rage Against the Machine, whatever, Beastie Boys, Kanye West. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit of like fucking hardcore Drake, and it breaks up the monotony of it. That's fair enough.
I wonder what other rowing teams listen to. I think Brown rips drum and bass hard.
Yep. It's basically how much internationals you have. Because drum and bass is not an American thing. That's not something that just pops up in America.
Yeah. But it's like, I feel like every rowing team listens to that.
I know, because I think they just have. I wonder what Wisco listens to. They got no goddamn internationals.
Yeah, that's actually that's interesting.
Because
that's pretty sweet.
You show up freshman and sophomore year. I wasn't really close with any of the internationals right away, and so I was just still listening to my music, and I'd put headphones in and listen to whatever.
Yeah.
And like Lil Wayne and stuff. And then now that I've gotten like pretty close to my international boys from Auckland and Great Britain.
Yeah.
I'm ripping drum and bass like.
I love it, man.
Yeah, it is something about it. It is fucking. It gets you going.
Yeah, like when you first listen to it, you're like, this is
Trash.
fucked. This is trash.
Yeah.
Like when Cole was like mixing for us at the beginning, it
it's
was
just
like,
noise.
all right, this is obnoxious.
But when
It's
you're when you're riding the line of like fucking a good PR and a good drum and bass song comes on, there's nothing better.
there's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foghorn.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. That's a good question. How can we figure that out? What do other teams listen to?
We gotta fucking send out a poll. We get College Rowing Hub. Just put out a post.
Like, listen, like we need to know this.
What. Well, I've always wanted to know. Like, all right, the one question no one ever fucking asks rowers, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's your go-to 2K song?
Yeah.
Like, what song do you want to hear, like during your 2K?
Interesting. Okay.
Like, what gets you fucking hyped up? And yeah, that's like a pretty like Black Skinhead or whatever is a classic for me. But I
Wait, what's that one again? I got.
wah wah da 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 da.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, if it was me, I think I'd just do drum and bass through and through.
I know, like if I know it's a tough question. I'd have to look back and really fine tune it because what I actually listen to compared to what I'd want to is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's a good question. You gotta get a feel. You know?
Yeah. I might put that on my Instagram notes. I'm actually genuinely
I
curious.
want to know what's rowers like. What do they fucking listen to?
Yeah. I like it.
But it is exciting when like the New Zealand boys type in our group chat like, a fucking new live set just came out. Like, fuck, man. Like, fuck, mate. This is fucking rancid.
Yeah, and then like you don't know who the artist is, and you turn it on, it's like,
Little boy Pete just dropped a new shit in the boiler room, and it's fucking electric. Oh, fuck. This is fucking legendary. Better than Fred again, the easy money. Fuck me.
That's good.
And then it's like, what? And it's like a fucking YouTube link of someone recording it on a computer with their fucking iPhone. Some fucking 16-year-old British guy. And it's good. But that's how you find new music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking interesting. Well, yeah, it's kind of all we got for everyone today. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Cut open those turkeys.
Yeah, baby.
Stuff that damn turkey.
Yep.
Stuff your mouth. Get your whole damn body stuffed.
Stuff that shit, baby. Come on now. Yep.
See ya.